Hey everyone, welcome to a collective reading for the Aries collective. If you followed me before, then you know that I used to do a lot of individualized astro readings, so I'll be reviving those but making them much shorter for your viewing pleasure. So let's jump right in. You can find my information right here and in the description box below on YouTube or in the bio on Instagram. And as always, I'm here for you. God bless you. Right now I do have a sale, a 10% off discount before I raise prices. Yay! Finally, after 4 years. Yay! So between January 1st to January 8th, I welcome you to come in. Go ahead, book whatever sessions, readings that you need. And it is your choice whether to have those filled now or later in the year. Okay? So God bless you. Let's jump right in. Aries, the energy that's coming through for you from January 1st to January 1st to January 15th, energetically, it feels like it can be summarized as you should know better. Now, interestingly, I'm very curious as to why that energy is coming through in that sense. Let's take a look. I do see a little bit of a nod to Aquarian energy. I do feel that as we move closer to Aquarius, when the sun is in Aqua, and you will know because all your friends will start to have their birthdays, your Aquarian friends, I feel that there's going to be a lesson. So I have to be honest, this feels a little bit like a holdover from as early as October for some of you. A lot of you may have received a starting point for a lesson or underwent some type of lesson that it kind of feels like an assessment. And I use that word lightly because when we say tests and assessments, depending on what your individual trauma may be from school, you may, or self-worth issues and stuff, you may see that in a certain light. So when we say assessment, it's just pretty much to let you know, hey, here's a part in your life that could use a little bit of improvement, or it could use a little bit of at least an assessment to let you know later how you did. So it comes with no judgment on the side of your spirit teams and whatnot. So please refrain from giving yourself judgment. That being said, something started in the month of October that is going to be, I guess, revealing itself. The results will be out starting or as we get closer to aqua season. Some type of energy is going to roll in for you, and it's almost giving me vibes like, if you've been following my channel, then you may have heard that the guides were saying that during Capricorn season, which is right now, make sure that you sow your seeds as deeply as possible, make your plans, do your strategies, all of that, put proper habits into place as deeply as possible, because guess what? When Aquarius season comes around with its windy energy and its shock and its electricity and all of that, it's going to pretty much blow through your life, all of our lives, and whatever is not battened down will go, right? So this is why it's very important at this time to make sure that you're doing things. I am getting a nod to mercurial energy, the guides are saying, right? I know the Mercury right now is in retrograde, but they're also referring to mercurial energy in the sense that things can go awry, things can go haywire at any moment. It's very mutable, right? So that being said, when this Aquarius energy comes in, look at how it's being reflected in this electric moon. It's stable right there, it's stationary right there, but boom, once it comes in, think about it as this. See how this guy's like doing his chiseling? Eventually he's going to go and blow away all of the little shrapnels, right? The little things. And what's going to be left? So what's going to be left for you, Aries, is the lesson. And so this is a lesson of the assessment, whatever happened. And it kind of feels like for a lot of you guys, it may be a revelation with respect to relationships, like how you treated somebody back, over the past 3 months. Over the past 3 months, I almost said badly. Some of you, listen, all of us, right, on some level, right? So some of you may realize, oh, shoot, I kind of made a misstep. I made a little bit of a mistake here. It was, So it may be regret season for some of you with Aries placements. Now, remember, this could be sun, moon, rising. It doesn't matter. And of course, you guys know how I roll. These readings are ultimately timeless and signless. If Spirit wants to send you a message, they'll send you to the side of a bus, a moving bus. It doesn't matter. So if you found your way to this video and, based on the title or some other way and it's resonating for you, then the message is there for you. But remember, you don't have to have an Aries sun, Aries moon, or Aries rising. You could have Aries in any part of your chart, and maybe if you understand your astrological chart, your natal chart, you can better understand what area of life this is affecting you. But you're going to have a revelation that it can be summarized kind of like you should know better. Listen, I have an Aries sun, so I'm over here like, also, oh, what this? What this? You're probably not going to see it, but you're suspecting it at this time. If you're listening to me and you are kind of vibing and you've got a certain level of awareness, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this has to do with someone that you were building something with, somewhere that you were collectively working in. Maybe could have had something to do with gossip, maybe idle pratter, all sorts of stuff. Idle prattle, yeah, and all sorts of stuff that's kind of, you know, it set the tone for something escalated, it evolved, and you made decisions, they made decisions, everyone made decisions, because that's how things go. And now I'm seeing the ships are coming in, but I do have to keep it 100. There could have been different kinds of ships coming in for you right now. Like, let's say if you were supposed to get 20 ships coming in, I see 18 coming in, 2 going out. If you were supposed to get 18 ships coming in, I see 16 coming in and 2 going out. Notice the 2 is reference to 2 of cups, you know, connection. So somebody has left your life and is likely not going to be returning. And I feel that maybe this didn't have to be that case, because things could have been handled a little bit better. And listen, this is how we are. We're in life, you know, we're doing our best. I do see some elemental energies coming through for some of you, not everybody, but for some of you. It's giving me Tinkerbell vibes. So they're showing me elemental energies, like you may get a little bit of an elemental save. I'm not getting a full-on Hail Mary, like, oh, she's coming in the last minute to help with this miraculous turnaround, right? But there could be some type of energy that comes in elementally, fairy elementally, to assist in what could be, they're saying, in the cleavage that occurred. What could be, I'm trying to see, is it a full-on reconciliation? It could be something as simple as clearing the air for you, the both of you, to get closure. It could be something as simple as moving you through, oh, thank you. It could be moving you through an area of your chart that you guys were supposed to go through together, but somehow, I do have to be honest, Aries energy, you made some decisions that kind of took you out of the ability to work with this person, whether it's you know, love related or not related, you know, partnership of any kind. And so now it's kind of like, oh, well, now I'm by myself. Well, Spirit is saying that for some of you, we'll get an assist, an elemental assist to push you through, right? So the question is, well, what can I do in the meantime? Spirit is showing the Buddha appears. What is that? Is that the treasure card underneath? 2 card underneath. Wait, where's it? It's clearing the way. There it is. And underneath is the win card. So you're going to get a win here. There's going to be a win either way. But you know, here we are. We're just looking at the first 2 months, the first 2 weeks of January, and we're keeping it 100 as we know how to do. And this is just offering a little bit of an update on a lesson that you may have been going through for the past 3 months, October, November, December. And to sum it up, I hate saying it because I have an Aries placement, and my mind is populated with 10 things I possibly could have done better, but I'll just wait for the revelation. Why does it have to come with aqua energy, right? But anyway, the lesson here, as they said, you should have known better, okay? Let's just get used to feeling it. Kind of hurts. All right, but that's okay. All will be revealed in not too long. Trying to think, are there any other messages that would like to come in? Yeah, they're just saying go through your period of rest right now. And you guys know separation is really not a real thing on this earthly plane. It's a real thing because we have physicality and we work with misperceptions. We're already in misperception when we're seeing duality. When we're seeing forms and shapes, we're already in misperception because all that is purely light. But when you see differentiation of any kind, now we're getting into the realm of duality and you know, fragmentation. So we're just doing the best that we can out here. But that being said, take some time to rest. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you made. If you'd like to take a moment right now and just touch your heart and just be like, God, I know that I think this may be what I may have flubbed, or this may be this is a regret that I have, or wish, whatever, then go ahead and take a moment and send some prayers out to the universe. You know, something I like to do is I like to call in prayers and loving energy for all of the souls and energies that are in my soul's chart, whether or not they ever manifested after all because of my choices, right? Or whether or not they will manifest at all. Like, as long as we signed contracts to be in our energetic potential for my entire lifetime, you know, all the timelines or whatever, I send out love to all of them. I apologize for anything. I just thank them, and I just ask for Archangel Michael to just bring in a whole bunch of love and light for all of us, because why not, right? We're all trying to do something together, right? And based on our choices, we may never meet or we may flub it, or we may and it'll be great, or who knows. It's just there are just so many choices. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead, keep this short, Aries. Go ahead and say, keep doing what you're doing, but please do take a moment to reflect at this time. Also, you may be going through it because, you know, your planet Mars is in retrograde right now, but we love you, so you must be feeling a little bit of stress. Don't worry, you're going to be back up and running soon, but this is a time to reflect. All right, if you'd like to have a personal session with me or anything with me, go ahead and find all of my information. It's there, and it's also everywhere you look. Again, thank you so much for all of you who've been with me for the last 4 years. I just want to let you know that we will be raising our prices later this month. So if you'd like to go ahead and book any scheduled sessions, readings to be carried out at any time during this year, go right ahead. But we will be updating listings, and we will be changing price points to reflect the changes and the evolutions that we've been through. But between now and January 8th, please come out and you can enjoy a 10% thank you and welcome to 2023 discount. Until next time, don't be afraid to check out the January 2023 reading as well. We've already sent that, and if you'd like to quantum leap with us in a collective, there you go. Bye.